European Union High Representative Josep Borrell visited the Rafah border crossing between Egypt and the Gaza Strip on Monday, calling for immediate and enhanced humanitarian aid to address the severe crisis in Gaza. During his visit, Borrell condemned the dire conditions in Gaza as a human-made tragedy, emphasizing that the crisis is not a result of natural disasters, but a product of ongoing human conflict and mismanagement.
But what's happened on the other side of this wall is not a crisis created by nature. It's not a flood. It's not a earthquake. It's not one of those crises that nature creates from time to time and we cannot prevent or avoid. It is a human-made crisis, a human-made tragedy. Yes, it started with the terrorist attack of Hamas almost 1 year ago. And it was a horror that we have condemned in the strongest possible term, and we continue condemning. But one horror cannot justify another horror.
Borrell urged the international community to accelerate and intensify its efforts to provide humanitarian aid, stressing that current actions are insufficient. While acknowledging the significant efforts already made, he pointed out that these efforts are still not meeting the urgent needs of the Gazan population.
We have to provide humanitarian support because it is urgent and necessary, and we have to do more and quicker, and we do a lot, allow me to say, but certainly not enough and certainly not as quick as needed.
The EU High Representative also addressed the broader implications of the ongoing crisis, warning that Gaza could risk descending into chaos similar to historical conflict zones if immediate action is not taken. He cautioned against the Gaza Strip becoming a new Mogadishu, or a lawless region plagued by violence and disorder. Borrell highlighted the need for the Palestinian Authority to play a crucial role in restoring law and order, though he acknowledged that the authority would require substantial international support to achieve this.
We are very far away, unhappily, of the possibility of deploying troops from one or the others. Certainly, we have to avoid that Gaza became a new Mogadishu, a Mogadishu in the Mediterranean, a Mogadishu in the Mediterranean, or a new Haiti, a land without law and order, abandoned to the gangs, to the violence of people in despair. Someone will have to take care of the public order in Gaza. I don't know who, but certainly first the Palestinian Authority has a responsibility on that. But I think the Palestinian Authority will need a lot of support if law and order has to come back to Gaza.
Regarding peacekeeping prospects, Borrell indicated that deploying troops to Gaza is currently not a viable option. However, he stressed the necessity of eventually addressing the issue of public order in the region. In addition to his visit to the Rafah crossing, Borrell met with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah Al-Sissi to discuss the ongoing situation and potential strategies for improving humanitarian access. Borrell is also scheduled to address the League of Arab States on Tuesday, where he will likely expand on his call for increased international support and urgent action. Borrell's visit and statements come at a critical juncture as international efforts to address the Gaza crisis continue amid ongoing violence and diplomatic negotiations. The EU's push for accelerated aid and a political resolution reflects a broader international concern over the worsening humanitarian conditions and the need for a sustainable and peaceful resolution to the conflict.